Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here, back with another guide for Elden Ring. This time I'm going to show you how to take down the Knight's Cavalry in the Weeping Peninsula. This boss is only available at night, so you can rest at the Lost Site of Grace over there in the distance and change it to night, and then this boss will appear. This Knight's Cavalryman has a three-headed flail, which can deal insane amounts of damage to you and your horse, so you want to keep your distance even more than you did against the one in Limgrave if you fought that one. I was trying to see, maybe I'll fight him on the ground. It might be a little bit easier, but, really whatever strategy you think to employ, just try to stick with it. The flail builds bleed, which is very frustrating. So just keep that in mind. If your horse does die, you can spend one flask to revive it and keep going. Otherwise, you can probably just reset at the Lost Site of Grace and just, try again. Won't be the end of the world. But the same general strategy applies here for the Knight's Cavalry. You want to try to kill the horse so you can knock him off and then get a big critical. But keep in mind, he can revive his own horse just like you can. So you want to try to attack him from the side that his weapon is not on. So using L1, when you're up on his left, or L2 to drag your sword and deal bigger damage, that is an option. So I'm trying my best just to, get the horse down as quickly as humanly possible. I don't know how I managed to avoid that. I think I must have dashed frame perfectly. But he can slam his horse into you. That is another thing that's really tough to deal with when it comes to mounted bosses, or mounted enemies in general. So you want to try to keep him on flat ground as much as possible. Fighting bosses on slopes in Souls games is like, it's death. It's really, really bad. It's just not fun to do. So just try to keep him on flat ground. You don't want to move past the rampart walls, however, otherwise the archer in the distance will start firing at you almost immediately. So you do have to be careful. All right, so my horse is down, but I can see that his horse is only one hit, so I'm just going to knock him down real quick. And then we should be able to end the fight here in a second. Yep, so just jump off real quick by pressing L3, walk up, get a huge critical, and he goes down. For your troubles, you will receive the Ash of War Barricade, along with the Knight Rider Flail, or Barricade Shield Ash of War, sorry, and the Knight Rider Flail, which also deals tons of bleed damage to your enemies. It has a decent stat requirement, though, so be on the lookout for that.